Hey flowers, it's your girl Reese LaFleur and I'm back with another video. What's up, how you doing? Y'all, I'm so sorry because I be falling off my schedule. I need to get back and do better. And I need y'all to hold me accountable. Period. I need to hold myself accountable. Anyway, but we are back and we are doing a hair video. As you can see, I have a very interesting hairstyle, you guys. We did a mullet. So, I'm doing a 90s collab. Ooh. That was a lot. I'm doing a 90s collab and I really wanted to do like a 90s inspired mullet. So this is what we got. And I was like, you know what? I might as well film it. I was nervous making it, nervous putting it on. And I'm still not sure if I love it, but I am liking it. It's growing. It's growing. But if you like this style, I appreciate you. If you want to see how I treat this mullet, you going out for 90s. This is pre-Halloween, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. This is a video for you. Before we get into all of the tutorialness and all of that, my name is Reese LaFleur. If you're new here, welcome, 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 welcome. This is the baddie of all trades type of vibe. So we do hair, makeup, nails, all of that good stuff, and especially fashion. If that's something that you're interested in, please consider subscribing to my channel. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you're notified. Thumbs up this video, comment down below, and make sure that you share this video with your friends. And without further ado, we're gonna get into this tutorial. Hey you guys, so we're gonna get started. We're gonna get right into it. We're using a Spandex Dome Cap. We're using a 27 piece. We're using a 16-inch bundle, a glue gun, and glue sticks. So that's all I just showed you real fast, real quick. Here is the Spandex Dome Cap. I wanted to make sure it was extra large because sometimes when I use the Spandex Dome Cap, child, the thing be too tight. And literally all I'm doing is just gluing the hair down. So this is the epitome of a quick wave, or a quick wig, I should say. So I'm just going line by line. I actually didn't want to cut the tracks because I didn't want it to shed too much, especially since I know I have to do a lot of cutting. So you'll see me really like fold over the same way like when you sew a wig and you just fold over the tracks. That's the same thing I'm doing because when you cut the wefts, it could cause more shedding. So instead of doing that so much, I decided to just kind of like wrap them around like I would do when I'm sewing and just like holding it there at the end so the ends don't kind of weigh down or anything like that. And like, see how it's kind of falling? See that? So I have to hold it there a little bit, add a little more glue, and flip it over. And that's literally what I was doing, you guys, this whole time. That's literally all I did. For this section. Honestly, for the whole wig, you're just kind of gluing it around, making sure it stays, holding it for a second, and doing the same thing back and forth. Again, I said I wanted to do this style because I'm doing a 90s inspired look. This is a 90s inspired mullet. I was trying to give you real freak neck, real 90s edgy vibe, very much Rihanna 2010, I think that was when she had the mullet. I don't remember. Vibe, but more 90s. I don't know. But that's what the look I was like, I'm really going for. So I'm just going to continue doing that and then we'll be back and we're back. And we have the 27 piece. Now for the 27 piece, I'm going to use I pointed to the wrong ones, but I'm using the top two longest hairs. So this is the second longest one. And I'm just going to basically start at the front and glue that around. And for the hair, the 16-inch bundle that I use, and this is actually the hair that I used, the rest of the hair that I have from the Bo Diva hair from the chocolate wig that I just made. This is the leftover hair that I had. I'm like, perfect. So this wig in a nutshell cost me probably like $25, $30, I don't know. If that. But yeah, so I'm just going to go around now. It starts to look funny when you're first starting to put the hair because the 27 piece, I've never used a 27 piece growing up, but ever since I started doing like things for YouTube, like when I did the BAPs or when I do like little styles that have like short, like I'm using 27 pieces, y'all. Like it's crazy to me, but this is where we are. This is what the creativity has brought me. 27 pieces. Yeah, and it's only $12, so poo. So I'm just doing that all over and just wrapping it around. And of course, this again is repetitive, and this is a quick weave. It took me maybe an hour to glue it, and I didn't even do it all at once, y'all. I kind of was taking breaks because I always take breaks when I do hair. I be like, I'm over this right now, and then I come back and I be like, I'm over this again. So if that's your process, don't worry. If you're not that type of person and you be like, I'm just gonna finish, it should take you an hour. And I'm adding time. Like, it should take you an hour. This don't take long at all. It really doesn't. Like, I'm trying to sit here and think, and I'm like, it really don't take long. It take the cutting took like feels like it take longer. Not really, but you catch my drift. So I'm just checking to see if the ear tabs are going to work. So once I'm doing that, I showed you I'm just going to continue doing the same thing over and over. And now this is the closure that comes in the 27 piece. It is a mesh and it's a closure. It's long enough. And I just put it on top and you can see it's like one of the closures that you used to do back in the day. We used to glue our whole wig down, or with the invisible parts. It's one of those. So what I'm doing right now is just grab my wrap tail comb. I'm trying to comb out all of the extra glue that may be in the hair. So I'm just combing all the way through it. So it's going to look more like a bowl cut for now. As you can see, I'm trying to get that like piece of glue out. Once I got that out, I'm going to just take another layer that's right under that short hair to kind of like bridge the gap between the mullet. And I'm going to grab my razor comb. I have to clean it out. And I'm just going to literally razor that. Not wildly, but I feel like this mullet is like, this edgy is like, it has like a wildness to it where it doesn't have to be necessarily all super even. Like, it's just, I can't explain it. I can't explain what I'm trying to say, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. But yeah, and it just adds some layers, and you can't see me right now. I'm like, oh, I can't even see me, so I'm going to bring it up. I'm doing the same thing at the bottom, like kind of like edging it out and making it kind of like that edgy kind of, the cut, like a layered kind of edgy kind of cut. Like that kind of like grunge, 90s kind of look. That's what I'm going for. And I didn't even have to like straighten the hair or anything like that. Like, I just left it how it was. Which I think is awesome because it came out in my vision the way I wanted it to. So bringing it back down, I just took the ear tabs. The ear tabs are very important to me because not only do you have to make sure that it like matches, it has to look good. So I'm just doing the sides before I go to the ear tab, doing the sides and just layering that a lot more. And then I just pick a spot and I'm going to cut the ear tabs out. And this is to cover like the sideburns, to give off that more edgy kind of look. And my ear is supposed to fit through there. So I'm just like measuring it. I thought I was going to do like the curl up kind of moment, but then I kind of ended up leaving it. But I wanted to make sure I had enough to do that. And now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. So I'm going to lay out that other side and then do the ear tabs or sideburn section. And once that's done, you guys, the wig is pretty much done. So I'm on camera. This is me. I just said I'm nervous. Pulling the wig off. This is how she looks. She looked crazy on the arm. But she looks crazy right here too. Child. But this was giving me that T-bars kind of look when, you know what I'm talking about? But that's not what we're going with this. So I'm just going to pull it down. I'm just going to, trying to straighten it so it's even on the ear tabs. This section was giving me a little bit of a hard time. I had to keep fighting with it. And I don't like that like straight look. I want it to look feathered. I feel like when in the 90s, when they used to do their mullets to black women, it used to be very feathered. They was giving very much layers. So I don't want it to be straight down. I want it to have feather. And I think that adds some body to it. So you'll see me just fingering in it because this hair is 27 piece. For you guys that don't know, it's synthetic hair, you guys. So I wouldn't add heat to it. I don't even know if it can take heat. I've never added heat to a 27 piece. It's finger styling for me, sis. So I'm trying to cut a little bit more of that ear tab so it just fits around my ear a little better because that side was looking a little bit bunchy. It wasn't cute vibes. So I'm trying to tuck it around my ear. I got it to look the way I wanted it to. And that's pretty much it for that, you guys. I'm looking at it. I'm trying to let it grow. I didn't cry because if I don't like my hair, I cry. And we came back and I'm feeling it. It's growing on me. I think it's pretty enough. But it's something new. I'm not necessarily an edgy girl. I'm definitely more on the glam side. But I think I made this fit me a little bit. You know, it is what it is. But thank you guys so much for watching. We're totally done. See you guys in my next video. Bye.